About half of our churches, House on the Rock churches, and affiliates, as in Petra Coalition, are based in the north, and they're taking a bad beating. It's very tough. It's a struggle. I get calls 2 a.m., 3 a.m. in the morning. I feel the pain of the pastors to lose so many members across the space, or members of friends' churches. It's very bloody. It's very bad that people will believe that they'll get a special inheritance for them in heaven by killing people like you and me. And that breaks my heart. And it stifles the freedom of worship, the freedom of religion. And this is a secular country by constitution. The constitution itself has its faults. And we do need to have a proper constitution that genuinely is of we the people. And our country needs a new structure. It certainly needs to become a bona fide federation so that parts and components of the federation can lift up other parts, not drag other parts down. And I believe that regions and the federating components should control their resources with an agreeable tax to the center for national things and remove the power from the center and have the center deal with things like the national military and national matters whilst we're allowed to grow regionally. I look for the day when we'll have 6 industrial hubs in the 6 geopolitical zones, and where the participating components can hub around that hub, and Nigeria really starts to industrialize and become a productive nation that gives us dominion. Because if you're productive and you scale your productivity and you fill the earth with your productivity and then you subdue the earth. Earth is country, nations is people. So a country is different from nations, as the earth is different from the world. And to build a great world, we have to build great nations. And great nations have to be built around and galvanized around great values, great value judgments that help to civilize the soul, civilize the society, and civilize the nation so that we can come to leadership and be productive. We have the greatest wealth that you could think of underneath the feet here in the soil of Africa. And we can't allow others to come and extract it without us adding value. For example, cocoa. It's a $250 billion to $300 billion industry in terms of its entire value. But if you bring it together with its allied industry, it's $1 trillion. Africa only participates in 3% of the value addition. And that's sad, that we're exporting jobs, we're exporting raw material, and we're not adding any value to the raw material. As it is with cocoa, so you've seen it in petroleum or crude oil. So it is with shea butter and so many things that come out of the rich soil of Africa. And now we've discovered our minerals, our precious stones, our precious metals. We have to industrialize. And everything that works against industrialization, the corruption within, the lack of propriety for others, the big command of scriptures that all men are made equal in the sight of God because he made all men in his image and in his likeness. And therefore, we must become our brother's keepers. So the rich in the country, the wealthy aristocracies, the wealthy thieves, all have to learn to come back with wealth and put that into infrastructure, education, schools, hospitals, and energy. We need energy to industrialize.